Everywhere I hear people tension, pressure, pressure. The word has become as a password or a byword like that. And there is so much of anxiety, that everywhere. And I jokingly always tell people don't feel tension these days. They feel 11 chen, 12 chen, 13 chen, 14 chen. Not tension. Tension is very old usage. So people have started feeling anxious at just like that. I don't know. I mean, we can say lifestyle modification, lifestyle need, whatever reasons can be attributed to it. But basically, people are easily irritable, less of patience, more of immediate results to come. If not, then you feel disappointed, depressed. So many things are happening. So we suffer from a chronic fatigue syndrome. I should say it's like that. Some sort of a fatigue syndrome is there. It's chronic. Reasons could be many. Listing it can go take a lot of time. But by and large, I found many people, as a person doing counseling for people, I find even simplest issue, they magnify it, say it as if it is a very big problem for them. So if I tell them, you don't even require counseling, simply a prayer to God will help you to solve the problem, they will laugh at me, say that you don't know. I just tell them, yeah. So what I'm saying is, there is a chronic fatigue syndrome happening. So the question comes, is it wrong to be emotional? It's up to the individual. Anybody can say it's wrong or right. But basically, I would say not at all wrong. Now, men should not weep. There is no such thing as men should not weep. Yeah. So basically, we are all emotional beings. That's the way we are. That's the way we are. I see my mother. She is not just flesh and bone and blood running there. There's emotional bonding with my mother. Only then I'm able to love her. My children, my wife, family, friends. So that way, it's emotion that binds. Without emotion, life becomes drab. So not at all wrong to be emotional. That's the way we are made. Human beings are made to be emotional. Otherwise, there is no life at all. Not only emotions with human beings, every other life form, they have that instinctive intelligence to be emotionally bonded to their progeny, progeny. They're emotionally bonded. And they have the territory. So that way, if you enter my territory, I'll fight with you, even to the death. So to that extent, they have raging emotion. Competitive emotions are happening there. So all living creatures have emotions. That's the way the world is made up of. Even God is emotional. He wants us to praise him all the time. Thou art the Lord. Thou art the light of my intelligence, the purity of my soul, the quiet strength of my vital, the endurance of my body. I rely on thee alone and want to be entirely thine. No, he expects us to cry and weep and then emotionally bonded to him. Then he says, oh, I bless you and great you. So even God is emotional. I can say that way, yeah. We cannot not express our emotions. We cannot not express our emotions unless otherwise through certain practices that the person has transcended the limitations of senses and has gone into a super intelligent state, which is the yogic path that teaches us. Yeah. Pulanaindum vendrantan virame viramam. Avvai solகிறார். ஒன்றாக காண்பதுவே காட்சி. புலனைந்தும் வென்றான் தன் வீரமே வீரமாம். Real unity, real vision is seeing unified vision, not polarity or not the dichotomy. Real vision is seeing the unit, underlying unity. Yeah. A real valor is mastery over senses. Avvai says, the ancient poet Avvai says. Yeah. So we cannot not express our emotions as mortals, as human beings, living in this body, leading an earthly life, going about our daily activities around. You cannot not express emotions. And if you don't express your emotions, you're only suppressing your emotions. That's all the more danger. It is better to express your emotion than to suppress your emotion.